Welcome back to In the Backfield with Peyton Hillis and Keith Meyer. We're having some technical difficulties, but it's okay.
It's okay, man.
We're going to push through it.
Listen, we thought it was a great idea to have it in this underground bunker, but maybe it wasn't. We thought we'd have a little flash show, but it's ended up screwing us, screwing the fans. I'm sorry. But hey, we'll talk about Browns and Browns football because that's what people are caring about right now. I mean, so the Browns are considering allowing a 20% capacity for the stands.
Which is great.
Well, it's better than what the Indians are doing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
the cardboard cutouts are weird. Everything is weird.
I mean, honestly, but at the end of the day, what confuses me about it, when you're outside, you know what I mean? I would think that things would be lifted a little bit more than if you're in a confined area like a restaurant. Yeah. I think there'd be a little bit bigger, higher capacity of people that you could have. Possibly.
The weird thing, though, is no tailgating. How odd is that? Have you ever gone to a football game without tailgating?
Like, what? Okay. Usually people that tailgate, you're usually family, that everybody's together, or friends, that you're together anyway, so why does it matter? I mean, honest to God, you're together anyway. You're going to be together no matter what. So why, if you're at home, if you're at tailgating or whatever, you're at a restaurant, you're going to be together. So why does it matter?
I mean, usually tailgating is like a lot of people.
Yes, but I'm saying like you're going to have your certain groups of tailgaters. I mean, whatever it is, 10 to 20 people, but you're usually talking to each other all the time, no matter if you're at the Cleveland game or not. You're at a restaurant, you're having fun, you're interacting with one another. Why does it matter?
I mean, I get it. I don't think it should, especially if you're outside, you're tailgating outside. But they're saying that they're going to be that tickets are going to be mobile. They're going to be sold in pods of known fans in groups of 1 to 10 people. What the world?
I'm going to get pissed off.
Let's not get mad. I don't know why Ohio Isaac.
This freaking daggum COVID crap is getting on my last damn nerve, and I'm tired of it. Like I'm really sick and tired of it. More people every year die from pneumonia than COVID, and we don't see people wearing masks. And all of a sudden, you're going to say you can't go to a damn ball game, you can't tailgate. What the hell's going on? I mean, honestly, what's going on? And what are we talking about here?
I think the stadium's going to be separated into 4 color-coded quadrants.
What the hell's that mean?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get you off of COVID.
Oh, no. I'm on COVID. This is what this is all about. Is this political bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. It's political. And it's just freaking ignorant to sit there and say that we're going to just have a 20% capacity in the freaking daggum stadium. And how are they going to choose that? Is it season ticket holders? I mean, how's that going to work? I mean, really?
Well, that would have to be season ticket holders. You think if you were a season ticket holder and you can get first dibs at going into the stadium, wouldn't you be pissed?
Yes.
They can't go by fans, right?
But at the same time, I bet you more than 20% are ticket season holders. Or when you think?
I'm sure.
Okay. So, I mean, you're going to piss off some people.
Oh, everybody's going to get mad. Yeah, somebody's going to be mad, especially the ones that want to go to games.
Look, I don't understand. Like, why don't you leave it up to the people to choose to go to a game or not? Like, it's not, like, why are you doing that? Like, it should be to the individual choice. If I want to go to a damn Cleveland Brown game, let me go. Fine, I know the circumstances. I know that, fine, I could catch COVID, but if I want to go, I want to go. Why are people enabling people not to do that? I don't understand that.
Fear, man. Fear mongering. But the good news out of everything.
Oh, here we go. Now you're being the test.
I'm going to talk to Arkansas Tyler about some of his notes. Get y'all gassed up, get y'all riled up. It goes from sports to politics. Next thing we know, we're campaigning for Governor Hillis.
I'll be the best damn governor Ohio's ever seen, guaranteed. But I'm just saying that, off the cuff.
You would run as governor for Ohio?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Maybe we need to make that happen.
Hey, send it out, baby. I'm ready.
Nope, I'm not doing that because I handle a lot of stuff.
No, I tell you right now, I'll make Cleveland great again.
Oh,
I can tell you that right now. I'll pull off one of Donald Trump's
You do know that
slogans.
There's more, like, there's Dayton, Cincinnati. Like, you can't just make Cleveland great again.
Yes, but I'm a Cleveland guy.
Well,
and if Cleveland's great again, then Cincinnati's going to be great again, baby. That's all that I know.
Cincinnati?
Freaking. What's wrong?
So I couldn't be the governor. I like Cincinnati.
Okay. No, I don't. I don't like them because of the Bengals. But I'm going to make them great if I'm the damn governor.
Oh, man. So you're going to be the head coach of the Bengals, the head coach of the Browns.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said that I would be the general manager of the Browns for free. They wouldn't have to pay me,
GM for free.
and I would win more than 10 ball games every year, guaranteed.
Really?
Yes, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I believe it. We need to have that conversation.
No.
So good news. So good news is Nick Chubb cleared concussion protocol and he's going to return to practice and returned to practice. I'm sorry. How do you feel about that? That's good news, right?
Nick Chubb is a great athlete and a great running back. This
Chubb
concussion protocol bull crap is just getting on my nerves. I mean, fine, you got knocked out, you got a concussion, get back in the damn ball game. I mean,
With a concussion?
hell, fire! Do you know how many concussions that I had that you didn't even know that you had that you got back in the game?
Definitely over.
I remember they'd just sit there and say, "Hey, how many fingers I'm holding up? 2. All right, you get back in the game," and you didn't know where the hell you were at. I mean, hell, fire! And I think I'm okay. I mean,
Well.
yeah, well, but I mean, honestly, everything has been so politicized, and ever since,
Even concussion protocols?
dude, even the Will Smith movie has changed everything.
Well, but wait, isn't that for the better though? Wouldn't you want to not have wouldn't you rather have safety on the field?
See,
I'm not talking about making it a sissy game. I'm just talking about when you have safety.
I mean, honestly, it's turning into flag football. It really
I
is.
agree with that. I agree with that statement.
At the bottom
But-
line is, this is the way I feel about it. Honest to God, truly. Like, if I'm going to play a game, if I choose to play a game, I choose the repercussions of the game. You know that you're going to get hit. You know
Right.
that you're going to may get concussions.
Right.
You move through that. If you don't want to play the game, you're afraid of concussions, don't play.
Sure, I can see that.
I mean, honest to God, don't play. Like, I believe if you're going to live this life and live this life to the fullest, do it what you want to do. Do what you want to do. And if you can do that, do it to the fullest, no matter what.
Sure.
Because people can live 80 years and never do what they want to do and live a miserable life. Live a life that you want to live, concussions or not. I mean, crap, if I was 60 years old and walking around and didn't know who the hell I was, hell, I'm sorry, the previous 60 years, I lived the life that I wanted. That's just the way I feel. I mean, I'm sorry, it may not be politically correct, people may not like it, but by God, most people don't get the damn opportunity to play National League football.
Yeah,
They
no,
don't.
I agree.
I mean, do you not agree with that?
I absolutely 100% agree.
Okay.
I think there should still be some safety. I mean, we're not
Safety.
Think about it.
Where's there's no safety in life. You could die at any point, in any time of any day. High blood pressure, heart attack, stroke,
Right, but you don't
anything.
want to. Right, but if you have high blood pressure, you're not sucking on steak fat. You know what I mean? Like you're not trying to.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, John.
Heart disease is the number one killer of everybody in America every year. But people still choose to do it. They have the choice. That's my point. They have the choice to do what they want to do. So they do it. It's not what America's about, is having the choice.
I agree with you 100%. But we went from having pigskin helmets to helmets. I mean, as the game gets bigger, look at you, for God's sakes, you're a monster. Could you imagine if you were hitting people?
Okay,
The
reason why people are hitting people the way they are is because of technology. If you think we weren't wearing pigskin helmets, you think they'd be hitting people the way they are? No, because they know they'd be getting hurt.
Right.
Right. If you don't think we'd have a face mask, you think they'd be running in there trying to mess up their grill? Hell no, they wouldn't.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So,
I
but
still
the
think
game
that's-
is what it is. The more that they try to protect them, actually, I think they harm the players more. And now they come to a point to where they're trying to protect their money, and where they put their money in their quarterbacks, especially
Sure.
over the years, that has messed up the game. And it's messed up football forever, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think football can ever recover unless they take the sanctions off what they do on the defense, because it's an offensive game now. The offense controls the game. And that's what I hate about NFL football. And basically, the defense cannot do anything without feeling that they're going to get penalized for something.
I mean, yeah, no, I agree with you. But on the flip side of that, talking about injuries and stuff like that, Myles Garrett also returned last week from his hamstring, and I don't know what they're laughing about. Do you?
No, I don't know either. I mean, it's probably because of me and my tyrants, but I
We all
don't
have
care.
tyrants.
No, I do. I do. I'm pissed off right now.
Everybody's allowed to have tyrants.
Yeah, it's okay.
Except America, we don't like tyrants.
Yeah. No. We just burned down people's freaking cities. But anyway, go ahead.
Myles Garrett. How big, how important is that he's back?
Honestly, like I said before, he got a big contract. He knows that he's going to be there. He's going to milk it for what he's worth because he's going to try to stay as long as he wants to stay.
Sure.
But what really matters is no matter what they say about training camp or preseason games or whatever, what does he do week 1?
Right.
That's what matters. If he comes out and balls out, who cares?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Who cares what he does? Who cares if he's milking the hamstring or not?
Right.
I care about wins and losses. That's what everybody cares about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care that you bust your butt through preseason or whatever the case may be or what coaches expect you to do. If he comes out and he busts his ass and he wins ball games and he's having sacks, who cares? Bottom line.
No, I'm with you. I agree. We do have five tight ends in camp right now, all of which are doing extremely well. What do you think about that?
Well, they say they're doing extremely well, but that's just a thing that stupid coaches say. Because usually, from my experience, name 2 tight ends on the team that do well every year.
Right.
There's always one. And they just say that so they don't have to answer questions.
Sure.
So my question back to you is, who is going to be the tight end, and who do they want to be the
I
tight
have
end?
no idea. I have no idea. You're supposed to. I'm not the fool. I'm the baseball guy.
No. What I'm saying is why are they pushing this? Why are they pushing this narrative of we have so many great tight ends? Who is the number 1 tight end? Who are they saying is the number 1 tight end, and why?
Well, the Njoku and Hooper.
Okay, so they're going to obviously keep 2 on every rotation, and on any team in the NFL, they're going to keep 2 tight ends. So that's their 2 tight ends. So now, what are they going to do? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? How we work from that? It's all a political game. It is.
That's a political game too.
Everything's a political game. Think about it. Like everything that they tried to do, everything that everybody tries to do is try not to have people ask too many questions. So if they ask about the tight ends, everybody's doing good, everybody's doing great. So what's that do? They ask less questions. So basically, they know in their mind, in their head, hey, we know who our 2 tight ends are going to be, but we're going to work around that, and we're going to act like, we don't know who those are going to be. I wouldn't be that type of coach. I'm going to sit there and say, this guy sucks, but we're going to have these 2 guys because they're producing, and we're going to see what they can do. Because I want to be honest to the fans and to the people that are listening, because I believe in being honorable and being a person that's going to be honest to the people that pay my salary.
I can see that.
That's how I feel.
And that's how you are. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I'm tired of this crap.
Well, welcome back.
Pissed off.
He's mad.
Yeah. This is.
Usually it's Sir Yacht's mad, but now you're mad.
I'm pissed off.
Angry.
And I really am. Even the people that stop listening, as in Arkansas Tyler over here. But
Arkansas Tyler?
yes. But now I want to talk about something that's kind of humorous to kind of get my anger off.
Oh, great.
Roy Jones Jr. decides to step out. Decides he thinks he's going to step out of the ring with Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson wouldn't sign the knockout clause.
Right.
Correct?
Sure.
And, you know, I'm not a smart guy, but I'm thinking in a boxing ring, there is a potential aspect there of you getting knocked out, no matter an exhibition or not.
Yeah, isn't he like 80?
Who?
And
Both of them, both of them in their 50s.
They're 50?
Fine.
Why would you even want to fight at 50?
Because it's a publicity stunt.
Oh, okay.
And so not only do you pull a publicity stunt, but you also sit there and say that I'm not going to even step in the ring with this guy because I think he's going to knock me out. You're basically saying I can't stand up to this guy. What a pussy.
Oh, there it is. But he's 50, though. I mean, wouldn't
Then don't accept the fight.
I'm with you.
All right?
I agree.
Like, oh my God.
I thought we were getting your anger out.
No. Now you just pissed me off again.
What the hell did I do?
Yeah, you just pissed me off again. Like, you're in a boxing match. You're going to get hit.
Yes.
There's potential you're going to get knocked out.
Right.
Then all of a sudden you act like, oh my God, I may get knocked out. I'm not going to fight. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I'm with you. That's why I don't understand how I made you mad. I just said they're 50.
They
They shouldn't be in the boxing ring anyways.
Then why did they make up this fight?
I don't know why they did it. Like you said, it was a publicity
Oh
stunt.
my God.
Seemed ridiculous.
God, I swear, people in this world piss me off more and more every day. All the time. They act like they're something they're not. They try to make money and they pussy out because they act like they're going to get in a fight and get knocked out. Fine. But, you know, don't put on this show like you're going to fight Mike Tyson and then back out for no reason.
Mike Tyson is a beast anyways. He's scared.
Mike Tyson, in my opinion, in his prime, is the greatest boxer of all time, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Undisputed.
Even-
Fine. He's 54 years old now. Like I said,
He's
he
still
couldn't
as
knock
terrible.
out Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. I would fight the dude at 54 more than when he was at 20. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Of course you don't want to fight him in his prime.
I don't care. If you're an athlete, you're not going to sit there and say, I'm not going to fight because I'm scared he's going to knock me out. That is a bitch move. It's a bitch move.
The only thing is, think about it. If he gets knocked out, dude, he'll die.
Then why do you fight in the first place?
Publicity.
Okay.
So the rules are like,
Okay.
they wanted the rules, he wanted the rules, he wanted to get back in there. The rules are, he can't get knocked out. If there's like blood, they have to stop. If there's like any of this other stuff, they have to quit. So I mean, it's all a publicity stunt. But Mike Tyson took it as this is an actual match. He's about to win, you know, the heavyweight belt or whatever.
I cannot believe that I'm going to agree with Mike Tyson here, but a fight's a fight.
Yes.
Okay? Like, hell, America, we've been in damn 3 wars since the damn World War II. We haven't been in it to win it. If you're not in it to win it or knock somebody out, then why the hell are you fighting?
Especially boxing. I understand your point. I get that. If they're going to have this fight and they're going to make it to where they need to, you know, they're raising money or whatever, if it's for charity, if it was supposed to be a spar, whatever they're doing it for is ridiculous because he doesn't want to bleed and he's going against Mike Tyson. Did you see the video of Tyson training?
Yes. And don't get me wrong.
Insane.
At his age, I'm not going to lie, it looks spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest as possibly can be. But I'm not going to take a fight and then bitch out.
No,
I'm not going to do that.
I agree.
I'm not going to do that one time.
I agree.
I mean, I believe that every man should be that way. If you're going to sit there and say you're going to take a fight, then take a fight, be a man of your word, and take a fight. That's all I'm saying.
So what happens now? What happens if they don't take the fight? What happens if he does? I mean, are you going to?
Are you saying if Roy Jones don't take the fight because he's afraid to get knocked out?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or if Tyson doesn't agree to the rules. Tyson's out for blood. Tyson wants to knock him out. I mean, that's what Tyson wants.
That's what boxing's about. Like football. It's about hitting the other guy, knocking him down, not letting him get a first down. It's kind of like in boxing. You're supposed to knock the other guy out. That's boxing. Okay? And if you're going to sit there and say that I don't want those rules in this, you're a pussy. I'm sorry, you are. I mean, who would disagree with that?
Nobody. I mean, it's we've talked about. Would you buy the pay-per-view to watch it?
If Roy Jones decides to fight,
Yeah.
yes, I would. But if he's going to say, hey, I can't be knocked out, I just need to be, jabbed on a couple of times, we're just going to spar around, no, I'm not going to buy the fight. Because to me, either you're in it to win it, or you shouldn't be in it at all, in my opinion.
And no, that opinion is right, especially in this type of situation. Tyson is looking at, he wants to go in there and break this guy's face, break his hip, whatever, knock his false teeth out, however he's going to do it. He wants to fight this guy.
That is an athlete mentality. That is
Sure.
a winner mentality. You should have that.
Right.
And if Roy Jones is in it just to make a few extra bucks and afraid to get knocked out by one of the greats, then he's a pussy. No doubt about it. I mean, nobody can deny that. I don't care if Mike Tyson comes up to my wife and pushes her down, I'm still going to try to fight him, even though I may get knocked out. I'm going to still try to take the challenge. But if somebody challenges me and I deny it because I'm afraid to get knocked out, I'm sorry, you're a pussy. Bottom line.
I'm with you on that one. I really am. I'm with you.
Okay.
So what else we got? You want to move something else? We talked about Tyson. You're so angry today.
Yeah.
It's scaring me a little bit.
I am a little angry because I'm tired of dealing with bullshit all day.
All day?
All day. The Jacob, you know what? If you want to piss me off, let's talk about the Jacob Blake protests. What do you think about that?
I knew we were going to get into some political stuff.
No, hey, no. I mean, it's in the news. It's in the Dow. It's in the Now. It's in the Day. Let's talk about it.
Do I think they need to protest it? No. Do I think they need to boycott things? No. Do I think they should be rescheduling games because of it? No. I don't understand. The Brewers-Reds game was also boycotted by it. Yeah, I don't understand.
Why can't people see that we're all the same? No matter what color you are or ethnicity you are, that we're all the same. That we all make mistakes. That if you're white, black, Hispanic, whatever, you commit crimes, and you should be punished for those crimes. But instead, do you politicize it? Why does that happen in our culture? Why is that happening?
Because you said it, it's politicized. They've been talking for sports. Listen, LeBron James, all these people use their fame and power to whatever to talk, to stand out and talk about it. They think they need to do this. They think it's a big cultural change. It's not the point. I want to see basketball. I want to see the game played. Why are we boycotting it? Why are we doing this? Basketball has nothing to do with what's going on.
I agree with that 100%. If you stick with basketball, then I won't say nothing about it. Once you go in the political realm with your sport, then I'm going to jump in and say my piece.
Sure.
Okay? But the bottom line of it is that if you're going to tell me that you're oppressed when you're in the NBA making millions of dollars and you're trying to boycott, then you're just a damn fool. I mean, it's ignorant and idiotic at best. And what I don't understand is that some guy that committed crimes was a sexual. Well, I mean, he was a sexual pedophile, right?
Right.
I mean, that's what he did.
Right.
Right.
And there was things that are coming out as the story unfolds,
Okay.
like it always does.
Fine.
But the fact that the NBA is picking back up, and they had a big meeting today, so they're picking back up. They're doing it back up. It's just a part of why are we stopping our everyday
But the
lives?
thing about it is why the hell would you even have a meeting over this to decide if you're going to have the rest of your basketball season? Why are you making so much about the police force when they're just conducting their business the way that they conduct business? Because that's the way the law presents itself, and all of a sudden you're blaming cops for all this crap. It's just ridiculous.
And I stand behind blue lies. I mean, I stand behind black lies. I stand behind white lies. I stand behind all of that. I get it. I understand. You made the point up. You said, why can't we all just be equal? Why can't we all just consider each other equal? There's a lot of stupid out in the world. We can't educate that. You can't fix that. You can't try to sit there and kind of try to comprehend what we need to do as humans to make sure everybody understands that we're all equal. Every man was created equal. I get that. But the point is why are we using a sports platform such as the NBA or MLB or whatever to further that political agenda?
Because they
if the
know
other
that
side
it
can't
reaches
speak out?
more people.
Well, of course it
Of
reaches
course,
more people.
LeBron
100%.
James is going to reach more people, and people that believe in him or believe in his cause, so forth and so on. Fine,
Sure.
but what I'm sitting there saying is, think for yourself. Like,
That's the problem, though. You
I've
said
always
think for
thought,
yourself.
I've always thought, and I've always believed that people together that think are dumb. A single individual that thinks is smart, because they can think for themselves, and they can think of their own way and their own thing and what they believe and what is right, because they don't have anybody influence them.
Sure.
So at this point, to me, I would think, okay, let me look at the facts. Let me look at this and say, you know what? This is how I feel about it. But that's not how it is. Now, before you even hear the whole story, the whole media outlets out there telling you what the story is before they even tell you the whole truth, and people are believing lies.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that. That's why media outlets like ours, media outlets, the independent media outlets, are becoming so prominent and powerful nowadays, because you can't believe everything you read on Fox News or see on Fox News. You sure as hell can't believe everything you see on CNN. So now you have these independent people like us going out there, fact checking, doing our own stuff, and reporting what we believe. Like, it's the same thing we do with this. I mean, you got Arkansas Tyler over there who makes up great points for us to look at, so we can research and get. You know, if someone's going to take 2 hours out of their day to listen to us, you got to give them the best show they have, right? The best show we can give. And that's why our independent media is becoming as popular, because these people care, like you do, about, and I do, about breaking the stories and breaking stuff that matters. And when you're talking about, like you said, it reaches more people, but if more people would stand up and say, listen, we don't care what you want to protest on your own time, I don't have any problem with that. It's America, free country, protest. Stop utilizing actors, stop utilizing, athletes, stop utilizing singers, stop utilizing that as a platform, and just get to what we want. We all want to be entertained, right? 2020 sucked for everybody, supposedly.
Yeah, but being entertained only goes so far until
Right,
it messes up your everyday life,
Sure.
which all this is. So all I'm saying is this: is like, do what is right.
Yes.
Like, in your heart, do what is right. I
Sure.
believe that this is not a racist country. I believe that people look at the other person on their character and not their skin tone. That's my belief. I don't care who you are. If you have a great character, I'm going to hire you. I'm going to be a friend with you. I don't care. Even your religion, it doesn't matter. That's what America was built on.
Sure.
So what I don't understand is that making this about race, creed, or color, whatever, religion, is just ignorance to me.
It is.
It's ignorance.
Right. And I'm with you on that one.
Okay, it's ignorance.
It is.
And so why do we push this agenda to where we separate ourselves but by color, instead of bringing ourselves together and say, hey, these are the truth, these are the facts. Now y'all, you take your own aspect, you take your own belief and feel like what you're going to believe. I mean,
Sure.
belief in this, and then let the jury decide. Bottom line.
No, I'm with you. I totally agree. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be final words with Hillis. That'll be good.
Yeah, I hope they're good.
Welcome back to in the backfield with Payne Hills and Keith Meyer. How you doing, man? Final thoughts.
Hey, I'm
Indians.
just working off you, baby.
Oh, great.
Hey, go ahead.
So this is my fault. Indians, final thoughts. What's going to happen?
I already told you. They're going to win
No,
the
but
pennant.
this is your final thoughts.
No.
You can't already tell me. It's got to be a new thought.
It's not a new thought. It's been my thought the whole time. They're going to win the pennant. Everybody else is a non-believer. Still not believing me now. That's fine.
I'm not a non-believer.
No. Bullshit. Bullshit. You've been from Cleveland. Fine, you're having negative thoughts. I'm telling you, the Cleveland Indians are going to win. They're going to win the pennant.
They're going to win it all.
I'm not saying that yet. I'm saying they're going to win the pennant. That's all I'm saying.
So they're going to win the division.
No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Period.
Nothing. You think the Twins are going to bow? You think the White Sox are going to bow?
No doubt.
We don't worry about Detroit.
No.
City.
No, I'm not worried about that.
We got
I don't know why. The Lord gave me this feeling. I know.
Give you a vision about baseball?
I'm not saying a vision. I'm saying a feeling. Okay? I'm saying that I know that the Indians are going to win the pennant as far as that goes.
So if I put all my money down right now.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
You're telling me I should go to Vegas right now and put all my money down?
No doubt.
What a horrible thing to say to me.
Why?
Because I don't have much money.
Then why would you even say that?
Because if it's a for sure thing.
It's a for sure thing, then go do it.
So you're telling me it's a for sure thing. I can go put my life savings right now.
Yeah, go do it.
Holy cow.
That's how everybody should believe if you're an Indians fan.
I'm going to be living in a tent in the woods.
Like the Lord says himself, a man therefore thinketh, therefore he is. Like how you think comes to fruition. So you do that, and things come to fruition.
So we need to push these positive energies towards the Indians. So we need
no
to stop.
doubt.
Just because I'm from Cleveland, I get upset and emotional, I need to stop that. We need to push those energies to the Indians and make them win the division.
It's not making them win.
But it will if we're positive. I'm
But
with you on this one.
it's your belief, it's your faith.
And you think
There's
the
no
players
doubt.
have that? You think the players have that faith?
They need to.
I agree with you. They need to, but do you think they all have that?
I don't know. I don't know those individual players. I can't say that or I'd be a liar. I mean,
right. So the final thought for you would be if they have a positive attitude and they do honestly believe that this team has the talent and capability to do that, you think it's going to work? You think they will be able to win the division? What about the World Series? How can we get that hump over?
Of course. I mean, look at my career. My career was set on nothing but you can't do nothing, you can't be nothing, you're fifth string, whatever.
Right.
But in my heart, in my mind, I knew that I could be number one. And I'm not saying I was there for very long, but I say that I did finally achieve that because I believed in it so much.
Sure.
Belief and faith really do take you so far.
Sure.
And if they really do believe that they can win the World Series, they can win the World Series.
I'm with
but you got to believe that. It shouldn't be. It can't be any thoughts about money or trading or anything like that. It has to be about, are we going to win?
You need to be focused.
No doubt.
You need to be focused on the hunk of metal, as that idiot commissioner said.
Of course.
You need to be focused on it, and they need to win. So that's the final thoughts. If they stay focused, if the players believe it, they will take home a championship.
There's no doubt.
I like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to say one thing out too. Time out. Don't knock me off. I'm going to say one thing out to Eric Metcalf. The dude's a great dude.
Yeah.
A genuine dude. Like, when I talk to him, he knows his football.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish that he would be a head coach somewhere because
Absolutely.
me and that guy are on the same page. He's obviously been a great in the NFL, and he's obviously, coached in the meantime after his NFL career.
Right.
Like, honest to God, like, we need more men like that, like, in the Browns organization or in professional sports in general.
Right.
Just because they know how to win. They know what it takes to win.
And we've talked about that before, players getting involved.
Yes.
In some capacity, whether it's a head coaching job or whatever, but more players need to be involved because that, like you were talking about, that's the way to get things done. That's the way to bring the sport
who's going to
back.
understand a current player than a former player?
Sure.
More?
Right. You can relate.
You can relate.
Yep.
And the thing about it is how it's always been. It's been a good old boy system down from the agency up to the ownership of professional teams of who becomes a head coach or who does not.
Right.
But at the genesis of the situation, how can you respect somebody that has not been in your situation before?
Right.
Like I remember Ernest Ruppel, great former Cleveland great.
Sure.
At Tampa Bay, when I went there, nobody gave him any benefit of the doubt. They just treated him like scum.
Yeah.
And he was a great guy and a great coach. but he's not part of the good old boy system. And when they think you're a running back and you're just a running back coach, you're not capable of anything more.
Sure.
Well, let's listen to the guys that have actually been there. I mean, to me, I'm not going to go to war with a guy that's never actually been in combat. I don't want to do that.
Well, right.
And who wants to do that?
Sure.
Nobody.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying is I want more people that coaching that have actually have played the game and that have not.
So you're a proponent for that. So final word 2.0. We need to have players as coaches,
No
or
doubt.
at least involved in the companies.
Well, like
say.
I gave you the statistics a few weeks back. I mean, honest to God, like more coaches that have played at the collegiate level or the professional level that have become a head coach have a better winning percentage.
Right.
Why? Because they relate with the players better.
Sure.
So, I mean, like you said about Tito, right?
Right.
Why is Tito so successful? Like, what do you think, in your mind, why is Tito one of the best managers that ever...
Well, his dad's been, I mean, he's been a studier of the game forever. He's a player. He
Yes.
was a former player.
Okay.
And he knows the game.
Yes.
And he can relate to the
And he cares about Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
100%.
100%.
And okay. And then do you think that another coach should come in and do as good as, with the team that he's got, as good as they're doing now? I don't think so.
No, I think Tito is the perfect
Yes.
person in the perfect place.
No doubt.
And when Tito goes a step aside, Sandy Alomar should get that position because he
No
cares
doubt.
just as much.
Yes.
And he's been doing good as
Yes.
an intern coach.
Yes.
So yeah, no, I know what you. And Sandy Alomar, former player, studier of the game, been in Cleveland the whole time. So I mean, yeah, I totally understand the player mentality of going out there and getting what needs to be done because you can relate. If a player has a problem, they can go to that coach, speak
Yes.
out because he was in that industry. He was in that situation at one point in time in his career. So we need to make it, and I think it would be better for the game overall, don't you? You're going to start to see, I guess, players playing harder. You know, you would see players' rules change. You know what I mean? Like, you would see a different type of sport, no matter what it is, evolve into being able to have these players walk these kids through it, walk the young talent through it, and then have the veterans up too. So
one thing I know that would be better is camaraderie.
Sure.
You know, the personal relationship between the coaches and the players would be definitely a lot better.
And the that's what we were talking about,
Yes.
the non-division in the
Yeah.
locker room. It'd be unity. You're right. The camaraderie is a perfect word for that.
Yes.
The camaraderie would be great. You would have all these people sitting down. You'd be able to talk, and it wouldn't have to be walking on like an eggshell type situation with a new coach or someone who didn't care about the city like Alomar does or Tito does, or you know, or something like that.
No, I mean, there's no doubt about that. I just think that people are not in the know
Sure.
with what is going on. And
yeah.
people that are pulling the strings, you know, they're going off of, you know, what this agent says or, you know, what I can give you here or what this, or he can take this instead of what this guy can take that.
Sure.
Instead, let's bring people in that are going to win you ball games and they're going to bring your team together. Because, I mean, that's what our whole conversation is about the Browns anyway. Can this team come together?
Right.
Right? So if I knew that Eric Metcalf was a head coach of the Cleveland Browns, I'd feel a lot better than if a no-name guy from a Bill Belichick association that just been in his organization for years just came in and be the head coach. I feel more comfortable about that.
Sure.
I mean, for sure. I mean, I would,
Makes
but that's just me.
No, that makes sense. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties at the beginning of the show, but I think it turned out all right. What do you think?
Well, I mean,
Are you gonna beat me up after this?
no, I mean, honestly, we try to do it in this underground bunker here, and we try to do it for the fans, but end up screwing us in the end. That's fine.
No, we'll be fine.
No, we'll be fine. I ain't worried about that.
We'll
but
be back
We are
next.
very, very, very appreciative of everybody that's tuned in and watched because I know they could have been bad. But
No, we give a good show. And you know what? We'll be back next Thursday. I'll be back in Ohio, so that's cool.
you don't like Arkansas?
I love Arkansas. I told you I'd move out here if I could.
That's a lot.
We'll be back next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and all that good stuff. We'll be back next Thursday, guys.
Thanks again.